Hi again. Look at that. 45 years old. And I'm still getting breakouts. And then I'm a picker. So I'm sitting here rubbing at it. And I ended up with a pepperoni on my nose. But anywho, I was in the potty cleaning up the aftermath of yet another nosebleed. Little dude's nose started to bleed right before I put him to bed. And it was a little worse than the first one, but it's not as worse as it can get. I'm waiting for the super duper gusher. Those are scary because I don't do well with blood, especially my children's blood. Even though I know it's something as simple as a nosebleed, it's sad to watch, and then he freaks out, so it makes it harder. But yeah, I was in here cleaning up a half a roll of toilet paper that we ended up using, and figured I'm wide awake now. A little traumatized, a little too woke to sleep. So I thought, maybe y'all want to see the Ipsy? Just because I want to hang out with y'all some. Don't worry about where I'm sitting. Y'all know where I'm sitting, but don't worry about it. It's just peaceful and quiet in here. He actually crashed out on my bed because he was worried that if it bleeds again, he just panicked. So I'm like, that's cool, dude. Just, lie down, relax. I set a little ice pack over his nose for a while and he fell out and I got to cleaning. But does anybody else struggle with like nosebleeds and like serious allergy stuff with air conditioning or heat? Because man, this poor kid, and the older he gets, the worse it seems to get. Now granted, my air is not working at its peak. The downstairs is a little warmer because I have vaulted ceiling, so the downstairs is a little warmer because all the air goes up. It's a little warmer than upstairs. I'm supplementing the central air with window units upstairs, so it's like really chilly upstairs and kind of cool downstairs. And I've noticed when he comes from downstairs upstairs, when we're getting ready for bed or we're getting ready to watch a movie or whatever, is when the nose bleeds. So I'm wondering if it's the change of temperature, if it's the change of central air to window unit. I don't know. But I'm in the process of getting quotes. I got one quote. I want one more quote for the unit outside. It has to be replaced. It's from 1983. And it's gone, pretty much. There's no point in putting any money in it every friggin' summer. It needs to be replaced. I've already been told. Plus, it's so old, they don't even make the parts for it anymore. So, short of my going on Amazon and stuff like that, it's time to get it replaced. And I'm going to have someone come out Saturday and give me another quote. And then I'm going to finance the work and have it done because we haven't peaked at super hot weather, but we've already had one miserable night. We had a pretty miserable night Sunday, at least downstairs. Downstairs was just miserable. We just had to be upstairs. Thankfully, little dude was with his dad all weekend, so I was out in the street. My mom has since gone home. She missed home, and I didn't feel comfortable with her being downstairs in the heat. So, it's not, it wasn't really, really bad, but it wasn't super comfortable either. And she's 75 years old with heart and blood pressure issues, recovering from a hip break. So no, I didn't want her down there. So, and she was ready to go home. She's doing way better. She's puttering around. She has her energy and her smile and her spunk back, but she is still in some pain. But she decided she wanted to go home. So I took her home Saturday, and that Sunday, this past Sunday, was a scorcher here. Like, it was so humid and so stinking hot. I'm like, nope. I'm not going to be upstairs all day because I can't do that. I can't sit still. So I hit the streets a little while, came home, and even by the time little dude came home, it was just, tell your daddy see you later, and let's go upstairs. And we're good upstairs. And the last few days, we haven't even reached 95. We've been at like 90, 92, so it's okay. I'm hoping I'll have everything up and running here within the next few weeks. I'm not in a super hurry because, like I said, we're pretty cool upstairs, and now I don't have to worry about my mom downstairs. And little dude doesn't seem to feel it. I don't think kids feel it. I didn't used to feel the heat in the summertime when I was little. I'd be out in the street from sunrise to sunset, and I don't remember ever feeling it. But I still don't want to take any chances. You know, Texas is hot, and we're still not even into August yet. So, how did I get off talking about all this? Oh, the bloody nose. I'm thinking maybe the fluctuations of the temperatures in the house are just wreaking havoc because I'm a little crusty all up in the nostrils too. So I don't know. But like I said, hopefully in a few weeks we'll have it all straightened out. Then I got to start thinking about the new car. It's like 2020, not even 2020, 2019 is going to be the year of new everything. And it's time. But I really didn't want a car payment, you know? But whatever. It is what it is. And we gotta do what we gotta do. See my pepperoni on my nose. Saying you guys, if you all have been with me a while, you all have heard me say, or if we are buddies on Facebook, you all hear me complain often about how I have no PTO. My PTO seems to go to a sick child, a migraine, or my mommy. So I have no PTO. I'm not like folks who have 40 or 80 hours saved up and go on vacation. I don't go on vacation, okay? I hold on to my PTO for dear life because things always happen, okay? So I had finally accrued 16 hours of PTO, and I had a super migraine last Tuesday. One eye shut, and I had the vertigo. So I was bleh all morning, and I'm like, well, I can't drive that way. But I had 16 hours of PTO miraculously. And I put in 8 hours for PTO. And I come to find out this afternoon when I went into my payroll to see what's going on that it had not been put in. I requested it. It had not been put in. Just to have my boss say, well, it's too late for me to do anything about it now. Will it cause a real hardship for you? Nah. $163 friggin' dollars short on my check is no hardship at all for me. None at all. At all. I was like, are you friggin' kidding me? But there's nothing she can do. It was just this blase attitude I got, like, honey, maybe $163 ain't much for you, but that's daycare and a tank of gas. That's water bill and car insurance. You know, that's my money that I put in for, and now I don't have it. So I'm like, great. I mean, I'll have money for everything until next payroll, but still, you know, I hadn't budgeted or planned for that. So there goes my mad money for this weekend. Not that I would spend that much money on mad money, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It would have been there. Then, come to find out, and I'm glad I asked, little dude has been at day camp since my mom broke her hip, since the last day of school, actually, since my mom broke her hip, because she just wasn't able to take care of him. So he started going to day camp and loved it. I found a daycare that had a spot for him, one spot available for the summer program, and he started going, and he really liked it. And the plan was that he was going to do before school and after school care there. I would drop him off at the daycare. They would take him to school, pick him up, bring him back to the daycare, and then I'd pick him up after work. Well, something made me ask yesterday about the fees for before and after school care. And she said, oh, well, we don't pick up at his school. Now, mind you, it took me forever to find him a daycare in our neighborhood that had an open spot. So I was in a panic. School starts August 19th, and I had no plan. My plan is busted. So I ran around to the only other 2 daycares here in my little town, and one had no openings for school age program, and the other one has a few openings, and they do pick up at the daycare, but it's the least of the secure ones. I mean, I know people whose children go there and they say they don't have a problem with it, but it's the only daycare in the area, or the only daycare that I've ever visited, period, that you can just walk in. Like, easy access. No code, no fingerprinting, nothing. You can just walk in. You can't even walk into elementary schools. You can't even walk into some office buildings without having to be buzzed in. You can just walk right on in. I don't like that. Now, we had toured this daycare before he found this spot, and he liked the other one a little bit better, so we ended up at the one that he's at now. But this is the only option I have, and I'm not comfortable, and I think my mommy guts are just like all tore up right now because there's just a lot going on. Like, I had finally gotten into the groove. I felt at the other daycare comfortable right away. This one, like I said, you can just walk in. It seems a little more crowded than the other one. I'm not as comfortable with this one as I was with the one he's at currently. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm just, I don't know. But little dude's excited to go. They do offer a lot of fun things for the last remaining weeks of the summer. So I'm going to go ahead and enroll him on the 5th. Well, enroll him before the 5th, but the 5th will be his first day. And they have a swimming pool on the property and 2 lifeguards, and that just jazzed him up so much. They have a lot of activities planned for the summer, and a lot of really fun activities that he's going to be able to participate in the last 2 weeks before school starts. So he's excited, but I don't feel scared. I don't feel worried. I just feel like, I wish we didn't have to do this. I just wish we didn't have to do it, but that's what's going on with us right now. Yeah, that's all that's going on. But tomorrow's Friday. I made an arrangement with little dude's dad that he could have him every weekend in July if he didn't take him all of July, which I wouldn't have allowed anyway. If y'all have been with me a while, y'all know that would be a disaster. And he knows not to even bring it up. So I kind of let him think that his idea to take him all every weekend in July was his idea. But little dude's having fun, and he comes home happy. And at the end of the day, cut me off again. But anywho, what I was saying that is, at the end of the day, no matter how much I want to choke slam his dad because he can be such a butt, I know he protects little dude and makes sure all of his needs are met. Now, if we start talking about his medications and stuff like that, yeah, there's no getting through that thick skull of his. But at the end of the day, he is good to Caleb. Little dude, for those of y'all that don't know, he is good to little dude. But anywho, just wanted to give y'all a little update. Wanted to chat with y'all. I keep thinking I should go live, but I don't know how to. I would just love to be able to talk with a couple of y'all, even though when I watch lives, it gets on my nerves when they're responding to comments as they pop up on their screen, and you're watching like, huh? What's going on? Because you can't keep up with the comments, or then you see their finger in the screen either blocking people or trying to scroll down and read comments. So maybe I don't want to be a part of that. But anywho, y'all want to see Ipsy? Here's the bag, little jungle fever bag, and it cut me off, so let me hurry up. In here we have Murad Essential C Cleanser. I could probably use that for my pepperoni. So, but with my allergies, you never know. This I was a little disappointed with. Sec Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cure. It's an itsy bitsy little lotion. I mean, I don't even buy these at Walmart or, Bath and Body Works. They're too small and inconvenient, and I forget I have them. So this is the first time I've gotten a lotion. I'm like, no, it's not. I got some Hemp's a couple months ago that I really like. A Hemp's one that was really nice. This is a little eyeshadow by Colored Rain. Pretty little box. Isn't it pretty? Oh gosh. Why when the memory is wonky? It's warm in here, guys. I may have to jump in the shower again. There's a little single. Oh, son of a biscuit. Where'd it go? It's a little single brown color. I'm so glad that didn't break. A bronzed rose by Pacifica. Rose and coconut infused blush and bronzer. Duty. It's sealed, y'all. I wasn't prepared. I had to delete my games off of this phone, you guys. Now, I don't play with my... Oh, let me pause for the cause before my battery runs out because I can't get this open. Oh, here we go. I had to delete some of my apps for 2 of my games that I kill time with. And it's going to hurt me not to be able to play with one. I may re-upload. I'm not sure. Ooh, look. See, y'all are perched up on my perfumes. It's a little mirror. And this dual blush and bronzer. Isn't that pretty? I like the packaging. It's so schmaltzy. Okay, so I got a full size of that. That's cool. And a brush. A Luxie brush. See, this right here is worth the $10.38 I'm charged every month. This right here is worth it. The little eyeshadow too. I like it. I like the eyeshadow. Although they're kind of hard to keep up with because it's just one. But, I mean, that in itself is worth it. This, whatever. I don't know about this because of my allergies and whatever. I'm going to lose this. But, this is worth the 10. Let me show you guys something else I wanted to show you in the little haul that I forgot. Now, y'all know I ain't bougie. There ain't nothing bougie about me. But, I'm curious sometimes. I went to a yard sale last weekend when I was avoiding the heat in the house. I was driving around the neighborhood and these fools were out there in 100-degree heat having a yard sale. And I saw some really pretty stuff as I drove by one house, and I thought she had her stuff priced a little too expensive, like the nice stuff, like the stuff for the walls, and she had some nice furniture out there. But y'all ever go to a garage sale and feel bad walking away not buying anything? Like you feel like you're insulting them for not liking their junk? Well, that's me. And I was walking away. The brush was here, guys. And I saw these on a table. And this one I don't think is legit. I don't care if it is. Like I said, I'm not bougie. But I like this. I like the size of it. It's perfect for flea markets and for thrifting. Just your wallet and your keys and your phone and bam, let's go. It's a little crossbody, keep it safe. I don't think it's authentic because there's no tag inside. There's no leather little thingy. None of the metal is marked Coach. And there's a tiny little tag in here that says made in China. I know Coach is made in China, but I don't know. I just thought it was cute and this was $3. And then she had this one on there. Now this one, what do y'all think? If it is a fake, it's a good fake. Because all of the metal, I thought all of the metal. Where the heck? I know I wasn't seeing things. I know oh, this metal. You guys, did I have a ghost moment? Did a ghost make me think I saw something that wasn't there? I could have swore this metal was stamped Coach. I'll be danged. Oh, well, that metal is stamped Coach. On the inside, has the little leather taggy. And I Googled this number and it pulled up this same exact bag, but in tan. You know, the basic Coach tan. And this one was $5 and I thought it was pretty. I mean, the little taggy says Coach, but it doesn't look deep enough or feel thick enough. I don't care. I felt bad walking away not buying anything, and these are going to come in handy whether they're real or not. But for those of you that know, what y'all think? So $8 later, I got 2 more bags to add to a collection of purses that I don't need. But that's it. That's all I'm gonna that's all I have to show you guys. I'm gonna go cuddle up next to my doodle bug after a big old bottle of ice water because it's a little warm in here. And I hope you guys have an awesome Friday. I might get into something this weekend if my memory lets me share anything with y'all. God darn it. But anywho, I love y'all bunches. I really do. Y'all are awesome. And me and my pepperoni will see y'all here in a few days. So y'all stay safe. Y'all stay cool, please. If y'all have any elderly folks out there that are just struggling in this heat, check on them. Check on the little pets outside. If y'all have any strays, put some food and water out there for them. You never know. Go buy Burger King or McDonald's and buy a meal and give it to the homeless guy in the corner. Make sure you get a drink. You know what I mean? Because it's hot. It's hot. So, to my next go round, thank you guys for watching again and sitting here with me. Again, love y'all bunches.